Hi Sagittarius, welcome back. So Sagittarius, this is going to be your spiritual tarot reading, and we're going to go ahead and jump right into it. When I was meditating on the collective Sagittarian energy, I've had this song in my head all day, but I knew I was going to do your reading, so it popped back up. But it was one specific lyric of the song, which is "Only love can get inside me. Only love can get inside me." The song is called "I Am Woman," right? So maybe check that song out. It's a beautiful song. I love that song. No secret about that. Even if you're a masculine Sagittarius, all right, that could be pertaining to a woman that you're interested in, or just change the lyrics to masculine. You are man, you are divine, right? It's about the message and not so much whether you're masculine or feminine. But you also may be hearing that song on social media or on the radio. If so, when it pops up in your environment, take note of what's happening in that moment. What were you thinking about in that moment? As sometimes songs can be symbolism, okay, or signs for us. And as I look down, I see the first card out is your card, Sagittarius, the 9th house. So that's always a good sign as well. The other thing that I got in the meditation was Banner Elk, which I believe is an actual location, but then they showed me an elk, the animal, and that like deer type of figures. So I don't know, look up the meaning of maybe what the spiritual meaning of that. You might actually be seeing that depending on where you live. So just something to take note of, all right? So let's go ahead, and I'm getting more of that song in. She says, "I'm a product of my design." So that song is very uplifting, Sagittarius, right? Whether you're masculine or feminine, like I said, it's talking about your worth. Just loving yourself as you are right now, okay? And not needing to be different than you are right now, not needing to achieve something before you allow yourself to love yourself, but as you are right now, perfect as you are. That's how your higher self sees you. That's how God sees you, Source sees you, whatever you call it. So why not see yourself through those eyes as well, right? See yourself through the eyes of love, and that being really important, especially since it's your birthday season, right? So let's get the cards out and see where this is headed. Again, you have the 9th house and the World card. So this is talking about foreign travel, adventure, customs, your faith, your belief structures, spirituality, religion. This is that part of Sagittarius that not everybody is privy to, which Sagittarians tend to be very, very, how can I say this? When you believe in something, you're hardcore with it. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever that is that you believe in. You know, you don't usually waver when it comes to your belief structures. And sometimes if you go too far into the ego with it, it could turn into like this self-righteousness, which you always have to keep in check, right, Sagittarius? All of us do. But in a higher level, this helps you to kind of like maybe it just affirms in you a stronger sense of self, which is the good part of it, right? But right now, what they're highlighting is kind of seeking other ways of doing things, and an encouragement to be open-minded to other people's ways of doing things as well, right? Because that is the key to your success. I always say, like, you can believe whatever you want to believe in, and that's fine, as long as it's not at the cost of tearing down others or tearing down others' beliefs, right? So staying open-minded is really key, just to getting through life and to making relationships work. So an encouragement to keep your morals in place, but also stay open-minded to other people and other ways of doing things. There's some sort of success coming in here for you, Sagittarius. I'm not really getting so much as to what that's about, but something's coming full circle. So I am getting that image of full circle, right? So whatever you started if there's something that you had in mind that you started moving towards, an ideology, a belief, a goal, a relationship, whatever, 9 months ago or towards the beginning of this year, there's something coming full circle as we close out the year of 2021 and go into 2022. So let's get some more cards out and see. My ears are ringing. So my ears don't always ring during readings, but if there is like a heightened awareness or sometimes other spiritual entities present in the room, sometimes my ears will ring and itch. So some of you might have your own guides here or people that you love here, okay? So that are in the non-physical, I should say. All right, so let's go into the headspace and see what you got going on. Headspace for my Sagittarius. All right, 9 of Pentacles. Interesting. I got this card for, maybe it was Taurus. Some of you could be connecting with Taurus. There's your card, Sagittarius, in the reverse. So we're going to look at your headspace first. The 3 of Pentacles. The 6 of Wands. Okay. So these came out together. That's a different storyline. I'm going to keep that over there. So Sagittarius. First of all, what this depiction is showing me, and I love this depiction, this is not traditional tarot. This person has a disability. And that has come up now in 3 different readings. I'm not saying that you have a disability, although some of you maybe, or you're dealing with someone who has, I don't even like that word, because I think we're all designed perfectly. And let me go back to that song. I am the perfect design, right? And that's what I was talking about at the beginning of the reading, is that you're perfect as you are. So I guess I don't have anything against that word, but I think we're all designed perfectly the way that we are. And maybe that's something you need to hear. If you feel that you have a disadvantage, or you feel that some of you actually do have a disability, it's like loving yourself as you are, okay? And or if you're dealing with someone like that, allowing them to be who they are and love them for who they are, because we all have a unique design and purpose for our lives. And we really do a lot of damage to each other when we need other people to be like us or like normal, you know, and if they're not, then we feel bad for them, or we want to push them into that. And it's like, what is normal? You know, other than a setting on your, you know, dryer, it's not even a thing, right? We're all designed uniquely perfect with both our good and our bad, for a reason, right? So it's like coming to the understanding that you don't need to be different, okay, to be worthy, and nor does anyone else on this planet. And it gives you some sort of rebalancing of your emotional self when you can come to that understanding, because some of you have been maybe in this mood where you're being really hard on yourself, Sagittarius, or maybe another. But since this reading is about you, I feel this is you doing this to you. You know, and this could be causing mood fluctuations, or, you know, days where you're feeling strong and independent, and then days where you're feeling not yourself, and then days where you're feeling like, okay, I'm building something here, or I'm making progress, and then the next day comes and you feel like a failure. And it's just seems to be like a vicious cycle that's going on in the thought process. But see, the thing is right now, we have a full moon right now, as I'm recording this. So that definitely has something to do with it, right? And the whole collective is feeling that. But it's also because you have some sort of internal dialogue going on that is shaming yourself, or that convinces you that you're less than. And when those voices come in, right, when those thoughts come in, Sometimes they are subconscious, meaning we've been thinking those negative thoughts about ourselves for so long, we're not even aware that we're doing it. But there's like a heightened awareness, and I think that's why I have ringing in my ears right now. There's like this heightened awareness coming in, Sagittarius, that is showing you where you are hurting self by allowing those thoughts to continue, because that's not the truth of who you are, right? So to go back to this card, this person seems to have some sort of disadvantage on the surface. But if you look deeper into the card, that disadvantage has actually helped this person to become stronger, more independent, and has worked to their advantage, right? So it's like something that you thought was a disadvantage to you is actually perfectly designed to be to your advantage, right? And they're giving me the term personality flaw. There's something that you think is a flaw of your personality that is actually a strength. So it's all about perspective, right? And needing to kind of put a different spin on whatever this is, okay? And I feel like you will know what this is, right? Some of you might have to dig a little deep to think about what's been going on in your psyche, but I think most of you are aware, because here's this highly intuitive energy here, and this is you, Sagittarius, and it's like, listen to your emotions, right? Listen to your emotions, because they are telling you through the feeling of dissatisfaction. When you feel dissatisfied, when you feel sad, stop yourself and ask yourself, what am I thinking about right now? Because your emotions are guiding you. So whatever you're thinking about in the moment, that is creating the manifestation of the emotion of dissatisfaction or sadness. That thought is not in alignment with how your source, your higher self, sees you. Your source sees you as accomplished, as perfect, a perfect design. Only love can get inside, like that song says, right? But then here you are, not always seeing yourself that way. And you're being led to think a higher level thought, which will create a higher level emotion. And how will you know that you're doing better? You will feel better. You will feel the improvement. And that's how you know. So let's go into the feeling space, the emotions, Sagittarius, and see what's going on underneath it all. Feeling space for my Sagittarius. Ooh, yeah. So, Queen of Swords. Three of Swords, Four of Swords. Only love can get inside me. And then the Seven of Wands. So Sagittarius, this is that, these are these emotions that are coming up that I was just talking about. It's a sense of feeling like some of you don't trust your own emotions. You want to make them wrong as opposed to listen to them. Or maybe you have reason not to trust. Maybe you've had your heart broken. This has made you guarded, made you not want to open up. Some of you, when you're hurt, your natural inclination is to isolate, is to go into a shell or kind of remove yourself. And that's okay. Definitely take the time you need to rest your heart. But it's like it also creates some sort of guardedness where now maybe you're not wanting anyone to know how you feel, or you're looking for reasons to be guarded. You're searching for maybe the not so positive in other people. And I don't feel like this is something that is in your awareness. It could be a learned behavior or something that you easily justify because you have reasoning. And I am not taking away that reasoning from you at all, or am I saying that's wrong. I'm just saying there needs to be an awareness here in order for it to change, in order for it to shift, and for you to be able to soothe this energy, because it is a very much a detached energy here. It's they're giving me the term wounded warrior. Why do my dogs always go crazy during Sag's reading? The UPS guys here. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. It's like this whole round of readings has been very interesting. Let's say that. Very chaotic. I think all of the collective is feeling it to some degree. But what I was going to say is, although I think that's an understandable phrase, right? Wounded warrior. You're not wounded in Source's eyes. Again, you are a perfect design, right? It is our ego that feels the wounding and calls ourselves wounded, damaged, hurt. There's nothing damaged about you. You have 100% accuracy rate for getting through life, as evidenced by your presence here right now. And the only way you've gotten here is because you had all the perfectly designed tools through your soul, through your personality, to get you to this point. And every time you think those thoughts of I am wrong, or I am damaged, I am not good, those are hurtful thoughts. That's never going to feel good. You know why it doesn't feel good? Because your soul doesn't agree with that. Your soul says, no, you are worthy. You're divine. Let's go back to that song. I am sweet cherry pie, she says. Only love can get inside you. So I do feel like there's a lot of emotional energy here. Okay, there might be old hurts coming up. Some of you recently feeling hurt, needing to take some time to soothe that, to heal that. And that's fine. Some of you becoming very protective over your heart because of that. And although I think that is a temporary solution, that it's not going to take you very far, Sagittarius. So the encouragement is to see yourself as a perfect design, right? So that you can kind of come out of this very aloof stage that is furthering your hurt. It's not really helping you, okay? Let's see what the higher spiritual picture is. Ten of Wands. Okay, it all came out in one. So I did notice there's some repetition here in numbers. So you've got 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups, the Strength card, Page of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, and the Sun. So you have 2 4s and 2 10s. 4s and 10s might be important to you. 10-10 is a completion card. That equates to me to the World card. So again, there's something coming full circle here. So from the higher perspective, it's like there's something here that feels like a struggle that's actually a beautiful experience. But it feels like a struggle because you're not seeing it from the perspective of this is growth, this is divine, this is perfection, this is creating something inside of me that's going to inspire me to the next level, to the next moment. There seems to be a lot of love and support here available to you, whether that be through the non-physical support, through angels, your guides, or your loved ones that have passed, but also for some of you, through support through family or friends or a relationship here. It's like they're wanting you to trust, okay, that there are doors of opportunities opening here, and more light energy coming in, this happiness coming through, and it's like, thank you. Thank you. So there's something that's been a long time coming that you're going to be slowly making some progress away from, or it's like after something comes full circle here, Sagittarius, then you're able to kind of move to your next chapter. And then once you make the decision to see the possibilities and not the problems, then the solutions become available to you. If you have been feeling a lot of emotional heaviness, and I can see a lot of you have, maybe even your birthday season, maybe bringing up some things. Okay, some of you did something to commemorate someone or commemorate your birthday that was very significant. I know that personally, my someone really dear to me is a Sagittarius, and we went and got tattoos together. So sometimes it's important. I'm not saying to go get a tattoo. I'm just saying some of you might feel drawn to do that or led to do something in they're saying commemoration? No. In memory of. Something in memory of. Something about memories or in memory of. Like honoring. It's almost like a badge of honor. You know what I'm saying? Of how far you've come and the success that is due to you, the success that is owed to you, right, through this process. But the success can't come in when you're focused on the struggle. And so that's what's kind of being asked to be laid to rest. Okay, so those words also coming through. And then you being intuitively led, okay, to look towards your future and know that you have support here. And that good times are a-comin', because they're giving me another part of the song. You gotta going on. Got it going on, yeah. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so let me see what the guidance cards are. Sagittarius, Law of Attraction card, and we'll get one Angel Guide card. Ooh. One Law of Attraction card for my Sages. All right, Sagittarius, this says, I will not try to control the uncontrollable. We want you to reach the place where you are willing, not just willing, determined, not just determined, eager, to let go of the need to control things that are not in your control. Like, for instance, what anybody else is doing. And give your undivided attention to the only thing you can control, which is how you feel in any given circumstance. In other words, we want you to leave this moment saying, I've decided that I'm going to take life as it comes, and I'm going to do the best that I can do in the midst of what I am doing. Okay, that is exactly the message I got through the channeling before I got the cards out, which was to let others be others and for you to be you, okay? Others don't have to believe in what you believe in for you to be in alignment with it. Others don't have to understand you for you to understand you. Others don't have to love you for you to love you. And once you take your power back and you understand that, then all of that tension will leave. So, you have the Strength card. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You are never alone. We are always with you. So just a reminder that you have non-physical with you at all times, supporting you, loving you, wanting you to do the same for yourself. All right, so I'm going to leave it there. Sagittarius, zodiac signs that could be in your chart or in the people that you are dealing with's chart. I got Sagittarius energy here, Leo energy, Leo again, Sagittarius again. I've got a lot of air here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, particularly Libra and Scorpio. So those are the primary zodiac signs I'm seeing. Keep in mind that it's a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do go live there as well. Tarot Time with Dana, linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section, where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so there. Otherwise, I'm wishing you the very best, Sagittarius. And until next time, my friends, namaste. Bye.